I think music is the best tool to have a peace. That's what Maharishi ji also told us. Gandharva Veda is actually a Upaveda or a applied knowledge of Vedas. So actually, by profession, I am an Ayurvedic consultant. And I am also an Indian classical vocalist. So, I am using this Gandharva Veda for healing the sound, healing the mind and healing the body. I am a neuromusicologist also. And from past 8 years, I am using these notes. So these notes in Sanskrit, they are known as swara. So I'm using these notes for therapeutic purposes. So today, not only me, but I let you all also sing with me. So Gandharva Veda is actually, Gandharva means skilled musician. So I think we all are the Gandharvas here. And I think we should all sing these kinds of notes for the peace, for the world peace. So I'll start my session with the Omkara. I'll chant a mantra and then I'll tell you. शंखं चक्रं जलोका दधतं ऋतघटं चारुदोर्भिश्चतुर्भुः सूक्ष्मस्वच्छातिरुद्या शुकपरीविलसनम् मौलिमं भोजनेत्रम् कालाम्भोदोज्ज्वलाङ्गम् कटितटविलसच्चारुपीताम्बराढ्यम् वन्दे धन्वन्तरिं निखिलगदवन प्रौढदावारीलम्. This mantra is actually a mantra of Lord Dhanvantari, who is the Lord of Ayurveda. So I am praying this mantra for all of you to be healthy, not physically, but mentally, socially, and spiritually. So Gandharva Veda So Indian classical music is all about Gandharva Veda. So we have the notes, and all the combination and permutations of these notes are known as ragas. And each of these ragas have its therapeutic effect on our body and mind. I'm doing research in this field from past 8 to 10 years, and I found some excellent results in patients of some psychological issues. So I work basically in the field of mental health care and palliative care through Ayurveda and music therapy. So, if you know the notes of this Indian classical music or the Gandharva Veda, they are Sa Re Ga Ma Pa Dha Ni Sa Sa Ni Dha Pa Ma Ga Re Sa. So I think many of you are interested in singing this. So sing with me these 7 notes. So you all are also now Gandharvas and singing Gandharva Veda. So let's chant. Sa Re Ga Ma Pa Dha Ni Sa Sa Ni Dha Pa Ma Ga Re Sa. Little bit louder, I think, from your side. Once again. Sa Re Ga Ma Pa Dha Ni Sa Sa Ni Dha Pa Ma Ga Re Sa. So you know, this combination of these notes, when you do like Sa Re Ga Ma Pa Dha Ni Sa Ni Dha Pa Ma Ga Re Sa. So these kinds of combinations of these notes will help you to increase your neuroplasticity of your brain. This is proven. So I think everyone should practice these kinds of notes daily for the betterment of the health. So do you want to sing these kinds of notes? Yes. Okay. So it's basically 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. It's like that. Sa Re Ga Ma Pa Dha Ni Sa Ni Dha Pa Ma Ga Re Sa. So beautiful. So I talked about the ragas. So today I'm gonna sing Raga Yaman, which is a raga of evening time. So 1 year before, I did a research on this raga. This raga is very useful for mild and moderate kind of depression. I studied it in 70 patients. My clinical data was for 70 patients. And one good news is, this research will now publish in the Oxford Journal of Music Therapy. So it has been selected for Oxford Journal. A Raga Yaman or a Gandharva Veda for a mild and moderate kind of depression. So I request you all to just close your eyes and use this Gandharva Veda for your peace and meditation. Please close your eyes. This is Rag Yaman. This rag evokes a peace. So I have 2-3 minutes. So a book of Gandharva Veda says that Shiva Shakti Samayogat Ragaha Sambhavo Bhavet. So every rag, every music, every Gandharva Veda is a combination of Shiva and a Shakti. So it's an aspect of Lord Shiva. So to conclude with this session, I'll sing a prayer of Lord Shiva and I'll conclude this session. Sarvatmaka 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 Sarveshvara Sarveshvara Sarvatmaka Sarveshvara Gangadhara Shiva Sundara Zizi Jagi Zagate Kaya Mazhe Mhana Karuna Kara सर्वात्मका सर्वेश्वरा आदित्यया तिमिरात्तभा ऋग्वेदया हृदयात्तभा ऋग्वेदया हृदयात्तभा सृजनत्वया द्यार्यता अनुदारिता दुरिताहरा सर्वात्मका सर्वेश्वरा गंगाधरा शिवसुंदरा जे जे जगी जगते तया माझे म्हणा करुणा करा ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय.
Voice. It's beautiful. Congratulations. We should have you a garland at just a few. Thank you. Jai Gurudev. Divine voice. Sublime voice, huh? Divine voice, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Kulkarni, for these beautiful, sublime and very healing sounds, Vedic sounds. Absolutely beautiful to hear and very soothing for everyone. So thank you so much for this beautiful performance. This evening we have a number of presentations by various groups wanting to give their happy birthday wishes to Maharaja and to express their deep appreciation for Maharaja inviting them for the 10,000 for World Peace Assembly and being part of this great historic event. First I would like to ask Anna Maraika to introduce the first few presentations.
Jai Gurudev. Blissful happy birthday, Maharajaji. Thank you for all your blessings you bestow on us and our Mother Earth. To start this evening, I would like to invite two of my dear friends and colleagues, Ajaya and Alok Srivastava, who are both TM City administrators, to make a special presentation from Maharaja Jashri Kirti, Mahila Dhyan Vidyapith, and the Global Mother Divine Organization.
Jai Gurudev Maharajaji. I would like to invite Lakshmi Kanda Ammaji and Shresh Ammaji from Mahila Dhyan Vidyapith to come on the stage and present the garland. And we have a short message, I will read that. Happy birthday Maharajaji. Great congratulations on the 10,000 course. On this auspicious day, we wish that 4 groups of 10,000 will be created. 4 times is the requirement in Kali Yuga. This will bring invincibility to every nation and enlightenment to every individual now in this generation. We wish that all of Maharshi's Sankalp will be fulfilled through all your noble initiatives and grand achievements. Respectfully with love, Maharaja Rajeshwari and the Mahila Dhyan Vidyapeeth, Ladies Wing in Ved Bhumi, Dev Bhumi, Poon Bhumi, Bharat, Global Mother Divine Organization, Mother Divine and Raj Rajeshwaris globally. Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev. Lakshmi Kanta Ammaji and Shesha Ammaji, please come forward. Thank you on the stage.
Wow.
On behalf of Maharaja Rajeshwari.
Thank you. That's beautiful. I'll offer it to the feet.
Also, it was our dear Maharaja Rajeshwari ji's wish that the ladies from MDVP, they do a recitation of Raj Rajeshwari Ashtakam. So we'll listen to a few minutes of that. Thank you.
Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev.
Amba Sambhavi Chandramauliravala Aparna Uma Parvati Kali Haimavati Siva Trinayani Katyayani Bhairavi Savitri Navayavana Subhakari Samrajya Lakshmi Prada Chidrupi Paradevata Bhagavati Sri Raja Rajeshwari Amba Mohini Devata Tribhuvani Ananda Sandayini Vani Pallava Pani Venu Murali Gana Priyalolini Kalyani Uduraja Bimbavadana Dhumraksha Samharini Chidrupi Paradevata Bhagavati Sri Raja Rajeshwari Ambanupura Ratna Kankanadhari Keyura Heravali Jaji Champaka Vaijayanti Lahari Graiveya Virajita Veena Venu Vinoda Mandita Kara Virasane Samstita Chidrupi Paradevata Bhagavati Sri Raja Rajeshwari चिद्रूपी परदेवता भगवती श्रीराजराजेश्वरी चिद्रूपी परदेवता भगवती श्रीराजराजेश्वरी जय गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव
Jai Gurudev, thank you so much. Maharajaji, it's a joy to, on behalf of the Rajajeshwaris and Global Mother Divine Organization, to read you a message from them. Welcome. And wonderful to have our guests with us again this evening. So the message from the Rajajeshwaris and Mother Divine around the world. Jai Gurudev Maharajaji, it is entirely fitting that this most auspicious day of your birth comes near the culmination of this great Mahayagya Grand Assembly of 10,000 for world peace in Kana Shanti Vanam. We're so grateful to Maharishiji for creating you as our Maharaja for this critical time on earth. With each successive challenge that you rose to and so magnificently succeeded in, Maharishi was structuring in you the deep insight, foresight, love, and tremendous strength, courage and conviction to inspire and organize this incredibly timely 10,000 assembly, radiating giant tidal waves of irresistible, blissful coherence, transforming global collective consciousness and inspiring all of nature to create and maintain a permanent group of 10,000 to continuously bless the world. Both your precise attunement to Maharishi's guidance and wishes and your enlightened mastery of Maharishi's Vedic science are the basis of your tremendous organizing power. Fundamental to the new paradigm, consciousness is all there is your establishment of the Ved as the blueprint of the human physiology and your integration of all of Maharishi's Vedic knowledge and technologies into one coherent system in the Consciousness Advisor course. Your deep appreciation and love of humankind and wish for their well-being further inspire your devoted determination and perseverance to fulfill Maharishi's plans to establish heaven on earth and global Ram Raj. We're thrilled with the progress and possibilities unfolding every day and take great joy in supporting your efforts in every way we can. Always wishing you the everlasting blessings of Maharishi and Gurudev and the Vedic tradition of masters as you continue to fulfill Maharishi's desires for all of us individually and for our dear world family. With greatest admiration and profound gratitude, Jai Gurudev, the Rajajeshwaris, Mother Divine around the world. And with that, just to put these words into sound, we will hear actually a beautiful song from Mother Divine that is called Togetherness Song. So please go ahead.
Togetherness, always togetherness. Togetherness, always togetherness. Let us be together. Let us be together. Let us experience together. Let us be vital together. For in togetherness, in coherence, in vitality is the seed of immortality, and the glory of the Veda say, Mavid Vishavahai. That means togetherness, always togetherness. Togetherness, always togetherness. Let us radiate truth. Let us radiate the light of life. Let us radiate perfection. Let us desire from within ourselves for peace, prosperity, invincibility, all possibilities, and immortality for every nation. And we have it in our hearts to say, Mavid Vishavahai. That means togetherness, always togetherness. Togetherness, always togetherness. Sahana Bhavatu. Sahana Bhunaktu. Sahaviyam Karavavahai. Tejasvi Navaditamastu. Mavid Vishavahai. That means togetherness, always togetherness. Togetherness, always togetherness. Togetherness, always togetherness. Togetherness, life in togetherness. Togetherness, always togetherness. Togetherness, Mavid Vishavahai. Togetherness, always togetherness.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Mother Divine, for this message. And Maharajaji, if you want to comment, otherwise we'll just continue. We have another song that we actually received from some representatives from the Heartfulness Foundation, and they came up here to ask, because they actually wrote for you, Maharajaji, a song on, as they said, Puja Sri Maharajaji, and for this holy gathering of over 10,000 meditators for world peace. We really feel grateful and joyful to offer and dedicate our first original music composition. And the title is, O Beloved, Please Come Home, My Eyes Are Waiting. And the concept and theme behind this composition is waiting in love for the beloved, transcending all stages of consciousness and becoming one with the ultimate self.
मोरे मोरे नैना 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 तोहे बिना 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 सारी रहना लागे ना चैना मोरे नैना लागे ना चैना अर्ज करूं तो से सारी रहना मोरे नैना लागे ना चैना अर्ज करूं तो से सारी रहना मोरे नैना लागे ना चैना अर्ज करूं तो से सारी रहना चौखट मोरी सोनी सोनी चौखट मोरी सोनी सोनी सोना मोरा अंगना पिया घर आओ ना पिया घर आओ ना पिया घर आओ ना पिया घर आओ ना
Great thank you to the Heartfulness Institute for this beautiful song written especially for Maharaja to celebrate his birthday. It's very, very beautiful. And now it's my very great pleasure to invite the Raja Chris Kroll, the Raja of Invincible Kenya, to come up and make a special presentation on behalf of the Maasai of East Africa and to tell you about a wonderful program of teaching of transcendental meditation to the Maasai tribal people. And he's going to be introducing a representative of the Maasai who is with us on this course, and also the teachers who have been implementing this great program for teaching thousands and thousands of Maasai transcendental meditation. So Raja Chris Kroll.
Jai Gurudev, while the Maasai group is coming, I'd just like to say happy birthday, Maharaja. And I think we're all very much... Can you hear all right? I think we're all very much understanding and feeling more and more that Vedic ideal of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the world is my family, and experiencing it more and more concretely in ourselves and as we radiate that throughout our entire world family. And more we're experiencing that unity in diversity, and that all diversity is nothing but the richness of life. And one example of our beautiful cultures and traditions of the world is the Maasai group in East Africa, in northern Tanzania. And I'd like to introduce I'd like to ask, in red, I'd like to introduce Patrick Kanitia, who is a governor from Kenya, and he, along with Pauline Mbwala, have taught 10,000 people from this cultural group. And this is just one of the many beautiful projects happening in the continent of Africa, which is truly a beautiful resource for our world family. And the Maasai would like to make a presentation to Maharaja and to Maharani, a gift, and they are going to be presenting a leadership stick as well as a gift for Maharani. It looks like a crown as well. So I'm going to let them speak. And I'm introducing now Lamayani Ole Saruni and Elias Ngaboli. Please come.
Jai Gurudev. Nimefurahi sana kusimama hapa. Mimi naitwa Lamayani. Nimefurahi sana kuwa na hapa. Na nimefarijika sana kufika mahali hapa. Kwa hiyo nimefurahi sana, siku njema mzuri ambayo tumefika mahali hapa jukwaa hili.
Jai Gurudev everyone. I'm trying to say what he's saying in Kiswahili, in the Kimasai language, that he's saying it's a joy of his own kind, that he's here today speaking to all the enlightened people of the world. So it's a joy of his own kind to be here this evening, to stand before you, the world of enlightened people, and of course, in this beautiful day where dear Maharaja is the best day. So we wish you the very best of luck.
Karishipe na lengi, niki arasawadi na jene waji nekiyuna kinta Maharaja chankanisa pona lengi ananarasa toloshola baji.
So on behalf of our community, on behalf of the ladies in our lands, he's saying we have a small present we want to present before Maharaja on this beautiful day for all the work he has done that has helped even our own community in the deepest areas of our African continent, that has transformed the life of our women of society.
Kwa hiyo tunaomba atupokelee zawadi hii kwa sababu ni kiongozi bora duniani ambaye amesaidia watu wote duniani kwenye shirika la amani duniani.
So on behalf of our people, we kindly request you to receive this small gift that we present to you on behalf of our people. This is a sign of love and a sign of respect that we owe to you and to the world that you are leading.
This stick represents a leadership stick for the most esteemed people in their culture, and they're presenting it to Maharaja as a world leader. And also, don't forget Maharani. There's also something for her as well. As a mother of all the cultures of the world. And a very happy heavenly birthday, Maharaja, from all the people of every tradition and every culture in our world family. Jai Gurudev. Thank you. Very good.
Next, I'd like to invite the Raja and Mother of Domain of Invincible Nepal, Raja Kingsley and Leslie Brooks, and the great Dr. Deepak Baskota to come up and make a presentation to Maharaja on behalf of all the people of the country of Nepal.
Jai Gurudev. Today, we celebrate one of the greatest gifts that Maharshi gave us. That is the birthday of Maharaj Adiraj Rajaram. I think all of us here begin to appreciate the great leadership that he exudes with great heart and great mind in everything he does. In Nepal, we are very blessed by this leadership. He has brought up Nepal very quickly under his leadership. I'd like to introduce the National Director of Nepal, Dr. Deepak Baskota. Under Maharaj Adiraj Rajaram's leadership and Dr. Deepak Baskota, we now have over 90 schools with 3,000 students, Batuk students, young Vedic pundits, performing Ati Rudravashek every day for the world, throughout Nepal, connected up via Zoom video link every day. Also, we've completed the Brahmananda Saraswati Nagar campus with a beautiful temple to Gurudev in the holy tradition, with a potential for over 350 pundits. It also has a Maharshi Gurukul there, which will become the ideal Gurukul, and provides education for Vedic pundits from first grade all the way up through PhD. And they are performing yagyas for all of the global country of world peace on this Vastu campus. In addition to that, it has a course facility where we've been holding continuous TTCs. We're very happy to be welcoming a very large TTC from Latin America on the campus following this course. We also have under construction in the eastern part of Nepal another campus that will be duplicate of the one that we have just outside of Kathmandu, the Brahmananda Saraswati Nagar campus. In addition, we are under construction for Maharshi Ayurveda Health Center in Pokhara, the most beautiful gateway to the Himalayas, which will be offering all of the modalities of Maharshi Ayurveda. We hope to open within a year. I'd like to ask that our Vedic pundits give a short blessing to Maharaja Swasti Bhajan. Maharaja also wants you to know that this year is a very special year for Nepal. It's the 50th anniversary of Maharshi's visit to Nepal. He came in October, November of 1974, and we hope that you will come to celebrate this 50-year anniversary in Nepal this coming fall in October, November. We want to have a Maharshi Mela in Nepal. Now I'd like to have Dr. Deepak Baskota garland Maharaja on his birthday. We also have up here with us Dili Adhikari, who is our head of our whole pundit program in Nepal. And also Samiksha Baskota, our legal counsel for all of our organization and the daughter of Deepak Baskota. They are also giving traditional Rudraksha beads as mala to Maharaja and to Maharani Velya. So all of the people of Nepal welcome you to come to the Mela. And we also are very proud that over 320 Nepalese are here on the course, including 100 Maharshi Vedic Pundits. So thank you. Happy birthday, Maharaja. What a great blessing you are for the world. Jai Gurudev.
Raja Luis, would you like to introduce our special guests?
Jai Gurudev. We have, in the afternoon, we have some guests that they couldn't reach on time, and they have come now, and they want to make an offering to Maharaja Ji on his birthday. One of the most important universities in India is Benares Hindu University, and in that university was created by Prime Minister Modi a Vedic center, Vedic Kendra, dedicated only to Vedic sciences. That institute is represented here by its director, Upendra Tripathi Ji. Which, on behalf of Benares Hindu University and the Vedic Kendra Center, wants to has prepared a Sanskrit resolution for Maharaja Ji and Abhinandanam to honoring him on his birthday and his activities around the world, and they want to honor him. So we will, yes? Yeah. So, Upendra Tripathi Ji, Dr. Naitani, and Assis Acharya Ji are giving at this moment the Abhinandanam of Benares Hindu University to Maharaja Ji. Now they are offering also some traditional, every year they are doing some important Vedic science conference or Vedic science program, and they are always consulting Maharaja Ji. They have created many departments on the basis of Maharishi's Vedic science, mirroring Maharishi's Vedic science. So that's the inspiration on the birthday, that Maharishi Bedi Science becomes more and more popular and available in India and from India throughout the world. Jai Gurudev. Maharaja, 40 years ago, Maharshi held the historic Taste of Utopia Assembly at Maharishi International University in Fairfield, Iowa, USA. To commemorate that event and to join together with the 10,000 for world peace here in Bharat, Raja John Hagelin, the Raja of Invincible America, is holding an assembly to commemorate the great Taste of Utopia with almost 2,000 yogic flyers from around the United States and Canada, and of course from the Fairfield community. And he has sent a message to Maharaja for his birthday, and I'd like to invite Raja Michael Bush to read that message to Maharaja.
Jai Gurudev. So this is a message from Raja Hagelin and all the 2,000 that have gathered in Fairfield, Iowa. I imagine it's colder there than it is in your tents. Dearest Maharaja, I am marveling, and all 2,000 of us are marveling at the supreme skill and majesty with which you are leading our incredible 10,000 course. Absolutely masterful and so inspiring. The depth of knowledge and the heights of inspiration. How supreme you look there on the stage, and the grace and radiance and brilliance you exude. The way you so masterfully manage the many VIP guests who are so keen to be with you and so keen to win your approval. This is something to behold. Only you have that level of charisma and grace and royal pedigree that could win so many important leaders over. I'm in awe and so proud, and we are all so proud. And we wish you a very, very joyous birthday and a spectacular new year in all possible respects. The course here is truly deep and total bliss, wonderfully smooth, such wonderful course participants so dedicated to their enlightenment and so inspired by the knowledge and so committed to creating peace for the world, and all so thrilled and proud to be linked to the enormously successful 10,000 course in India. We've been watching so many tapes from you and from the course and listening to so much news that we feel we're very much a part of all of you there. Sending all our love and support, Jai Gurudev, Raja John, and 2,000 other raving fans.
Now, as we know, at celebrations, Maharshi's tradition was always to light the light and cut the cake. So it's a joy for us to do this with a beautiful birthday cake that all our celebration and stage team that has been tirelessly working in setting up this beautiful stage and all the decorations and getting this cake ready So thank you to all. And Maharajaji, we're thrilled to now really celebrate as Maharishi always loved doing.
So as is our tradition on birthdays, and happens to be mine, we light the light, symbolic of pure consciousness, on behalf of His Holiness Maharishi Mahesh Yogi and the entire global country of world peace and all well-wishers of humanity, the light of life for all mankind to spread and enlighten people so they can live their full potential, their full reality within themselves, and know that they are one unbounded ocean of consciousness that permeates all aspects of life, and that differences on the surface are only to enrich and enjoy and celebrate the fullness and diversity of the creative power of natural law, and they are all to support each other, and they become source of progress even when they look conflicting on the surface. They bring to our mind the ability to think of new possibilities, of new endeavors, of new ways to meet challenges and to grow in awareness and intelligence. That is the beauty of diversity when it is based on the ocean of being, on the oneness of life that is our true inner self and the inner self of everything. And in this assembly, this is what we have been reviving together, and we have a wish that this kind of assembly and this kind of groups become permanent, and many, many of them, and that will ensure life on earth to be lived in fullness, in peace and harmony, in what is in this land, the land of the Veda, called Ram Raj, or translated as heaven on earth. This is a true possibility. It can be lived, and there have been moments in our life, in our experience, when things moved in the right direction, and these were really the moments when there were large groups like this that are maintained for longer periods of times and for on a permanent basis, certainly as permanent as could have been possible. And that is the times that we have made our experiments and found our results. And now we are demonstrating this, and this success of this assembly is in the upcoming many groups that are promised to be made and to be made permanent and to stay to bless the world for all time to come. So we feel infinite gratitude for all those who have traveled, who have participated in this assembly, and thank everyone for their depths of knowledge in terms of experience of knowledge through being, rather than the intellectual alone, but knowing through being, and being that by being which we are everything, knowing that by knowing which we know everything. And that is the field of all possibilities, which is our true inner self. So thank you to all the well-wishers, the beautiful comments, the great gifts in heart and mind and soul and in every way. It really gives us fulfillment, and we want everyone to be fulfilled in every one of their activities for all time to come, and this is really possible. Jai Guru Dev. Cutting the cake is symbolic of the action necessary to bring forth the full sunshine of the age enlightenment. Heaven on earth, through the Vedic knowledge and technologies of consciousness, brought to light by His Holiness Maharishi Mahesh Yogi from the Vedic tradition. And this is for perfect health, happiness, and long, long life in immortality for our dear, already enlightened Maharaja Vijayante Taram. Maharaj Adiraj Rajaram Vijayante Taram. Maharaj Adiraj Rajaram Vijayante Taram. Thank you. Du should sit here, Raja Luis.
Jai Gurudev, thank you for these beautiful wishes, Maharaja. Get another wish coming. With that, we have a beautiful live demonstration or a choir who will join us, actually the students from Maharishi Institute of South Africa. And I'm sure in this audience as well, there are many who would have loved to do presentations to you, Maharajaji. So I think there's an ocean of love and creative intelligence out there that would love to express itself, but we know, even in the unmanifest, it's all latent and there. So thank you all for all the offerings you made to participate. And now I'd like to actually ask if Dr. Teddy Bletcher, also known as the Miracle Worker, if he could come to introduce the students from the Maharishi Institute of South Africa under the great guidance and leadership of Raja Richard and Mother of the Domain, Vicky Broom, if you could come up here to introduce the choir. Thank you. Two, three more microphones from the stage team.
Jai Gurudev. Jai Gurudev Maharajaji. We all here to wish you profound happy birthday with staff and students from the Maharishi Invincibility Institute in South Africa, from Johannesburg, Durban, and Cape Town. We have about 70 of the staff and students here at the assembly. About 130 South Africans are here, and probably about 300 or 400 of our brothers and sisters from across Africa. We've all had a fantastic time here in the 10,000 course. For many of our staff and our students, this is the first time to ever travel abroad. So it's been incredibly exciting to travel on an aeroplane, to come to India, and to be part of this magnificent assembly in Ved Bhumi Bharat. So we just wish you the greatest happy birthday, and thank you for being so absolutely bold in holding this assembly, inviting all of us to come from all over the world
And in South Africa, we always say thank you through music. And so these are the great Vedic African scholars from South Africa, Vedic organic African scholars, I could say. And we have so many great leaders here. And this is really the future of Africa, these incredibly bright lights that are taking Maharshi's knowledge forward. So many becoming governors, and so many leaders that are emerging. So lastly, we just wanted to, before we start singing, just so grateful to say thank you to everyone who's helped our group from South Africa to be here. Raja Chancellorji, we're very grateful to you for all of your help. Raja Richard and Vicky, the mother of the domain. Dr. Richard Piker, our chairperson and national leader, and all those who contributed for this beautiful opportunity to be here. So finally, this song, Nkosi Sikeleli Africa, means God bless Africa. And thanks to Maharshi, Africa is being blessed from top to bottom and bottom to top, from east to west and west to east. Truly miracles are happening now on our continent. And we make the pledge today, all of us in our hearts, to create an invincible Africa at very high speed as our offering for your beautiful birthday today. Nkosi Sikeleli Africa, and I'll hand over to James. Jai Gurudev.
Nkosi sikelela, sikelela, maluphakanyiswe, izwa imithandazo, imithandazo. Sibe moya munye, sibe moya munye, Nkosi sikelela, sikelela, maliphakanyiswe, izwa imithandazo. Sibe moya munye, sibe moya munye, noma sekunzima, awusekunzima, sihlukunyezwe, Nkosi sipha amandla, sipha amandla, sibe moya munye, sibe moya munye,
Fantastic. Wow.
Thank you so much, Jai Gurudev, Jai Maharaja Ji.
Ngane ya mubobo ngalogo tolayo.
Yeah, interesting.
Well, that was absolutely delightful.
Exactly.
And we
Wonderful.
only wish we could have an encore.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful, beautiful, from very, very blissful. Could tell, just radiating bliss from this beautiful music of the African continent. Maharaja, did you want to say something? Okay.
Incredible. That's beautiful. The rhythm, the sounds. It really, I got the best of it here because because I could feel the energy. It's something to experience. It's something more than just the sound and even the dancing. There is an energy that is generated, and it really gets me to understand those values by experiencing it. It's really beautiful. Thank you so much. Maharaja, we know there are many others from different countries who would like to come and give their birthday wishes to you. We wish we could just keep going. But now, without further ado, I'd like to please ask Chris Atwood and Janet Atwood to come to the stage.
Africa, you are so great. I just have to say thank you. So great. Rajaram, we need that energy. More, huh? So great.
Absolutely.
I wish I could sing my presentation, but you'd all be mad. Okay, so Chris. So how many of you wished you had a meaningful present to give our dear Maharaja? How many of you would love to have something to give him? Okay, all of you, right? So as we shared this afternoon, we're so excited. We are so pumped to announce that Maharaja's book, Consciousness is All There Is, will be released as both a print book and an ebook in English in July 2024. So that's just right around the corner. And as many of you know, this great book, it provides the logic and the science that describes the ultimate reality of life. And Maharaja has invested so much time, I mean, huge amount of time in this book to make it as accessible and as understandable as possible for anyone. We will all understand it. It's so simple, and it's got such great stories. I mean, fabulous stories and great illustrations, cutouts, and summaries. And Chris and I are so honored to head up the launch of his great team. And our goal is to pre-sell 10,000 to 20,000 books before the book is officially released. And today, so this is where you come in, today with all your support, we'll share how we propose to do that. Maharishi has said, what you put your attention on grows stronger in your life. So on the birthday of our dear Maharaja, we'd like to invite all of you, and this is so important, to hold the intention with us that this book will become a New York Times bestseller so that it gets as much attention from the media and the public as possible. And so people from all over the world can enjoy this great knowledge. So for this one moment, together, let's hold this intention that Maharaja's book becomes a New York Times bestseller. Huh? Yeah. And Chris and I have been fortunate to have New York Times bestseller books, and it was only possible because we worked with a great team. We had so many people working together, and that's what we want to do here. So to do this for Maharaja, this is what we ask of you. As Chris will share, Maharaja has agreed to provide a collection of really special gifts. I mean, you are going to be so happy when you get these gifts that you're just going to go, oh my God, this is like better than I could ever imagine. And you'll get all of these gifts, these wonderful gifts, when you pre-order Consciousness is All There Is. And some of those gifts you'll receive right away. Some will be coming to you over the months ahead. And now I'd like to ask Chris to share with you how you can get these amazing gifts.
Appreciate the help. Jai Gurudev, Maharaja Jai Gurudev, Rajaram. So, as you know by now, and if audiovisual would put this up, thank you. Guess what? There's a book coming out. But you already knew that, didn't you? It's a great book. It's a powerful book. It's a book that can change the world. It can change the world if all of us come together to help it change the world. You know, to implement the Maharishi effect, the world needs to understand why. The research is irrefutable. It's been around for more than 40 years. If you look, it's been published in 20, 25, almost 30 journals, peer-reviewed journals around the world. It's been replicated multiple times, many, many, many times. And yet, why do we not yet have permanent groups? Why is there not a permanent coherence-creating group on every continent, in every country, as well as for the world as a whole? It can only be because the world so far doesn't believe how the research can be true. How is it possible that a group of people in one place can affect people on the other side of the world? It's impossible, right? But Maharaja's book explains step by step why and how that's possible. We believe that when the world understands the paradigm that Maharaja has laid out so beautifully and so clearly, the knowledge that Maharishi brought to the world, and laid out the logic and the science, that then the governments of the world, the wealthy of the world, will step forward to create these groups, to join us in this effort. So we're not traveling from all over the world, but we're there in our own country, creating coherence for the entire world. And so our goal, as Janet said, ultimately is to reach millions, to start by getting on the bestseller list so that the book gets attention. And as Janet mentioned, to have many, many books pre-ordered. Our strategy, with a little bit of error in there, whoops, never mind that. So our strategy is to create a package that hopefully many of you will want to purchase and gift. The Maharaja's consciousness campaign to create these coherence-creating groups, but also to gift yourself. That this package will include Maharaja's book when it's released in English. Now, many of you, English is not your primary language. But we will ship the book all over the world. So if you can read English, or if you have friends who can read English, then we invite you to get this book and to make it available to them, and we will ship it to you. In countries where we can't ship it, then we'll send a gift certificate for the ebook for the book. There'll be 6 transformative webinars with Maharaja that will begin in February, from February through July. Now, these webinars are going to be different in the sense that they will focus on how do the Maharishi technologies of consciousness apply in your daily life. How do you change habits? How do you deal with relationships? How do you deal with the issues that affect you from day to day? To take consciousness from the abstract and make it practical. You're also, when you receive this package, you'll also have a 1-hour session with a consciousness advisor, someone who is trained to be able to help you apply Maharishi technologies of consciousness to your own life, to your own issues, to your daily life. And for me and Janet, I would say what is most exciting in many ways is that Maharaja, for the first time, is telling the story of his early life. This ebook, in his own words, Untold Stories of the Life of Dr. Tony Nader, will give you an insight into the life of this great man that many have never known before. Will help you understand why he is the man that he is today, why he has searched for truth throughout his life. As you read about the war that he experienced directly, that he dodged bombs and bullets and worked in emergency rooms that were horrifying, and asked the questions that all of us ask to be able to come to the answers that he shares in his book today. And then in February, we're not going to announce it right now. Actually, you'll see it. I'll show it to you in a minute. But in February, there'll be a special bonus coming. And I'm going to ask, actually, Maharaja to speak about it for a moment. But this bonus is in the process of being created. All of Maharaja's writings and works, all of his talks, his YouTube talks and presentations, Maharshi's books and writings, many of Maharshi's videos, writings from many of the great leaders of our movement have all been brought together so that you can ask questions of Dr. Nader's AI. That you will be able to call a phone number or go online and ask questions that you're wondering about your life, about the world, about consciousness, about science, and be able to get answers in Maharaja's own voice, or at least a voice very close to his. And be able, at any time, 24 hours, 7 days a week, to be able to access the deep wisdom of Maharshi and Maharaja. And Maharaja, would you like to say anything about this before I go on?
It's a great idea actually from Chris that today artificial intelligence is capable of sorting out data and knowledge in a completely integrated and fast way. And we have so much knowledge in so many books that it's hard to look for them and try to find a solution or an answer. How did we address this question? How Maharishi responded in a press conference to some questions. It's a huge thing that Maharishi has done, and that we have been all together gathering with scientists, philosophers throughout the years. And all of this can be immediately available. You ask the question, and within a blink of an eye, the artificial intelligence can pick up where the answer is from like a huge library of knowledge, meaning millions and millions of writings and quotes and all of that, and just give you directly the answer. So we're using this technology, and it will be made available as part of this presentation of knowledge and part of the package that Chris and Janet have put together.
Thank you. Is that exciting or what? Huh? Geez, so as we mentioned, this is a present that you can give to yourself. It's a present that you can give to others, especially those who have asked throughout your life, why are you into all this meditation stuff? Right? This book will, and this package will give the answers to that. We believe it has a huge value, but it's also a gift that you can give to Maharaja on his birthday. And at what we believe is a very, very low cost. I want to emphasize that, as we said earlier today, the use of any proceeds from the sale of this package or from the sale of the book will go to support Maharaja's consciousness campaign and the creation of permanent coherence-creating groups. So what are the things? So we talked about goals, we talked about strategy, what are the actions? So number one, give yourself the gift of knowledge. As I said, if we can't ship the book to your country, then we'll send you a gift certificate where you can get the e-book. It is in English, and one of the things that we should all know is that countries around the world look to the bestseller list, particularly the New York Times bestseller list, to see what books should they publish in their language. And so when this book becomes very popular on the top of the bestseller list in America and in Canada, in the English-speaking countries, then you can expect that it will be published in languages all over the world as well. So let me go through. There are a few things here. I'd invite you all now to take out, if you have a mobile phone with you, I would invite you to take it out right now. You can try taking a picture of this URL. The place where you will go is drtonynader.com/pre-order. That's drtonynader.com/pre-order. We've also put it as a QR code. You might try taking a picture. One of the things I notice, these LED screens don't take pictures very well. So if you take a look at the photo, if you take a picture of this, please write it down as well. And then Maharaja wanted all of you to have a discount. In fact, he wants you to share this discount with everyone you know. And so, part of it, there you go. This is a discount code, so please take a picture of this as well, or write it down. It's Dr. Nader, Dr. Nader 20. When you enter this coupon code, then the price will be reduced by $20 to this $29.95 contribution. Okay? So again, I invite you all to please take a note of it. If this is not something that you can take advantage in your country or your language, then I encourage you to share it with others. We're all connected all over the world. And this coupon code is not a secret. Please feel free to share it with everyone you know. So this is the page that you will come to. When you click on that link, some of you may recognize this video. There's a video with Maharaja, a description of these things that we've just talked about, more detailed descriptions of each of them, including this free bonus, this Dr. Nader AI we mentioned. And then when you click, there's testimonials, of course, about his books. When you click on the link, it will take you to this order form. And I just want to say a couple of things about the order form. Number one is you can order this for yourself, of course. But if you want to order it for someone else, you'll see that right here, you can click, this product is for someone else. And then you fill in their information and their address, and then they will receive this as a gift. Down here, you see this is the regular price, $49.95. But you click, have a coupon code, and then you just enter that coupon code. You click update, and you'll see that the price is reduced, okay? So I hope that's clear for everyone. You need to check the first two boxes. You can either check or uncheck the last box, and then when you complete your purchase. So that's that. So I hope that's clear. I'm just curious, and I'm going to invite you all, those of you who feel that you could either order this package for yourself or someone else. Would you raise your hands or wave or let Maharaja know how many of you will support his book and help to get this out? So many hands are waving, Maharaja. So thank you all, and Jai Gurudev. Happy birthday, Maharaja.
This is a wonderful birthday gift, like all the others we received and the presents. And many have come to those who are with me and said they'd like to give support for whatever gifts or money and all that. And really, I'd like all that kind thoughts of supporting or giving more presents in terms of finance or money to go actually as a scholarship to those who are not able to purchase the book. So I really hope that everyone can have this package available and that any extra money that comes as support will go into a pool, hoping to make everyone who really wants to have this package be able to have it.
So this again is the link and the coupon code. We'll leave it up for a moment. And as Maharaja was saying, if you have an email list, if you have resources that could help this book campaign, if you want to give a bigger gift, then in a moment I'll put the email address that you can send a note to. It's support@ support@consciousnesscampaign.com. Again, support@consciousnesscampaign.com. So there it is. Somehow, okay.
Thank you, Chris and Janet, for this wonderful presentation of the launch of Maharaja's book, Consciousness is All There Is. And I know we're all looking forward, Maharaja, to reading this as soon as possible, so everyone will be registering their pre-order, if not tonight, tomorrow and the next day. So it's going to be a wonderful wave of knowledge of consciousness throughout the world from Maharaja's book. So Maharaja, in closing, there are just two brief presentations, very short presentations. I'd like to invite Raja Kingsley to explain the presentation from the country of Georgia.
Jai Gurudev Maharaja. Georgia is blossoming very quickly. It's the beautiful country in the Caucasus Mountains. I'd like to introduce Nina Lashenko. She's on TTC now. And these other two gentlemen are our teachers in Georgia. We have 3 people on the current TTC, and they're initiating, for a country of only 3.8 million, they're initiating probably per capita almost like the United States. They're really doing incredibly well. Nina, do you want to explain the gift for Maharaja?
Happy birthday, Maharaja Ji. We would like to present this gift on behalf of the whole Georgia. This is the ancient poem of the 12th century by a famous Georgian poet and philosopher, Shota Rustaveli. We would like to present it to you.
About meditation, right?
It's approximately about meditation.
Jai Gurudev, happy birthday, Maharaja, from the country of Georgia. Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev. And finally, Maharaja, a presentation from... And finally, a presentation from the country of Lebanon.
جاي جوروديف ومساء الخير بالعربي. باسمي وباسم كل زملائي اللبنانية بنقول لك ان شاء الله بينعاد عليك، ونحن بنفتخر فيك وبلدك لبناني بيفتخر فيك، وجايب لك معي هالهدية الرمزية من لبنان، اسمح لي اقدم لك اياها.
So we're saying that happy birthday Maharaja Ji from all the team from Lebanon and from Lebanon. We are all proud of you. Lebanon is proud of you as the whole world. And just presenting to Maharaja Ji the flag. And I would like just to sing the song that I think that you love. And today it is special because we have the writer here. Sumaya Kiprianos is here. So I hope that you will enjoy it. لبان أرزته وموج شاطئه وما تنسم من قمح بيادره تهاليل من غار بأيدي خالقه للتوج راجرام كثلج هامته كلل طريقه سهد بتقى وإيمان سير ترابه زهر كزهر من لبنان فللحكيم العمر بالسعد والأمان على مدى الدهور على مدى الأزمان مهاريشي اصطفاه لزمان زهر الورد وطيب ذكراه سنين كان المهد لبنان يا للجاه منك مليك المجد شمس الضحى ترعاه تعطيه نور الخد ريحانة الجبال صاغت قوافيها نسيمها قد مال بس كنت تغويها لبنان يا للجاه منك مليك المجد شمس الضحى ترعاه تعطيه نور الخد قدسية الأكوان تتناثر الزهور لتجمع الأوطان بوحدة المعمور هو ذا حكم الزمان متى الإشراق بان سلام وأمان عنوان عصر النور. Happy birthday Maharaja ji. Jai Gurudev. Jai Gurudev.
This was Lebanese Samaveda to end the day.
Very soothing, Maharaja, very soothing. And Maharaja, just as you're going, the teachers of Transcendental Meditation of Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, and Nepal want to present you with some final shawls. So please. Maharaja, this is one of those days that we wish would not end. It's been such a delightful day right from the beginning, very blissful, very joyful, with all the singing and praises and appreciation from all over the world. We're just so grateful to you, Maharaja, to have this beautiful day of celebration, and we'll continue tomorrow.
Many proofs it will you.